Hey YouTubers, here's a flashback to a campground review, sights and sounds in Iowa, and it was when both my cats were healthy. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Kiki's back there, so's Vinny. We'll see. Alright YouTubers, gonna do a little Jackery / solar panel test. This is her Jackery 240. That is my Jackery 240. I'm gonna show you what else we got. Hold on. So that is her progeny solar panel that works with the Jackery. I liked it so much that I decided to buy one myself, and that's what mine looks like. As you can tell, maybe you can tell, they're a little bit different in size. Hers is about a year old, so we're guessing this is the next generation of it. But I think the panels on this are a little bit bigger, because how they changed that, if you can see along here, that's all handle. And on this one, they put the handle, just sewed it in, and I think the panel might be bigger. They're supposed to both be 120 watt panels. So it's a nice sunny day here in Iowa, still a little early, and I'm gonna hook these all up and see how they work in comparison to each other. Hold on, that'll be the next thing you see. So I have them pretty much next to each other to see how they do. Hold on. All right, they're pretty much identical. Let's see how they're set up. And she's getting 57 watts. I don't know if you can see it. So that's hers. Here's mine. And this one's getting 64 watts. They're supposed to be 120 watt panels. Now, what I like about hers that I don't like about mine, as you see these arms, they're on the end pieces. On this one, it's on an end, and then not the end on that. So that kind of end flops a little bit. But it's getting a little bit more. 64, 56. So as you can see the difference, those are hers. They look a little bit longer. I can get a measuring tape out. Maybe I'll do that later. They look a little longer but shorter. This is a little taller, but not quite as long. All right, it's about an hour later. Mine is doing 60 watts. And hers is doing 51, 75%, 59%. Go. I'll have a video one of these days that I did a much better review of the two. But this is the campground. It's a pretty place. There's a big block of granite there for some reason. And I showed in the past that we were having some problems with our generator exhaust. Well, during the drive, it actually came loose at the generator, and the little contraption I used to rig it up held it on, so we did not lose the pipe. There'll be an update on this in the future as well. But we came to Iowa for a sprinter meetup of a few people. And it was a pretty place. There's nice flowers. There's a hiking trail, a little pond that I'll show you more of. This is a pavilion on the day use area. Very nice. And back to hiking the trail. Again, day use area, pretty flowers. This is a difficult part of the old videos. When Kiki was still healthy, I knew nothing to be wrong with her. And then we also had some food, vegan hot dogs. That's good stuff on it. Not bad at all. Rice and broccoli with it. It was a good meal. And a beautiful sunset. It's maybe a mile and a half of a well-manicured hiking trail, walking trail. It's quite pretty. You see a lot of different areas, rolling hills of Iowa. The gathering was for 4 sprinters. They're all the T1Ns, laid out a little different. 2 of them had dualies, 2 of them did not. I didn't do any tours of them, but all were pretty nice vehicles, and I think they were all gotten at a pretty good price. Another sunset. You see those sticks right there? I just saw a turtle jump in as I got down closer. A bench across the way. And the pond is bigger than I thought. Not a swimming hole, really. Lots of muck. Here comes the rain again. I bring the rain. But it's pretty. It's pretty with the rain falling. So we've gotten to the end. Again, a previous video was a review of the campground. This was kind of sights and sounds and things like that. Nice little campground, $15 a day in rural Iowa. If you go with awesome friends, you'll have a great and wonderful day.